Hey everyone, welcome back to Ontario Gardening. So today is a little bit of a trial video. We are inside in the indoor greenhouse. I want to do a video. I'm not sure if you've ever seen a YouTube video where when somebody's describing something, they pop a picture up in the corner or somewhere on the screen, kind of showing you what they're describing. I've never been able to do that before. I really am not good with editing. I don't even know if my computer will really do that, but I'm going to try. So bear along with me. I'm going to wrap off the 15 varieties of zinnia that I have started inside of my greenhouse and that I'm hoping come to fruition out in the garden. And for each variety, I am going to try and pop a picture in the corner so you can see now what it looks like or what it's going to look like. So with that being said, you're going to either see this video because it worked, or I'm going to talk for 5 minutes and kind of waste my breath and it's going to be an epic fail and it doesn't work and you'll never see this video. So I want to start off by saying that this is super exciting that all of these have actually worked, because I got most of these, pretty much all of them except for one variety, from free seed swaps. So before I start, I just want to say, utilize free seed swaps if you can, whether it's on Facebook or in your local community. All of these worked, because you never know if they're going to with seed swaps, because you don't know if how the seeds were harvested, if they're going to be viable. So this is super exciting. So moving on, let's start talking about these different varieties. So starting over here, we actually only had one of these germinate. This is the Dwarf Pamila, and this is actually the only one that came from a seed packet. So that just goes to show you right there. Just because you're buying them at a store and paying more money and as opposed to getting them for free doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna have good germination. But the one plant that we have here is the Dwarf Pamila, and this is mixed colors. With yellows, oranges, reds, pinks. So I'm not sure what color this is going to be, but this is going to be, because it's dwarf, it's going to be a little bit smaller than most regular zinnia plants. So again, I'm going to see if I can put a picture up in the corner there, show you what it looks like for each one. So I really hope this works. Moving along, we have got the California Giant. Now those are going to have a little bit bigger of a heads and a little bit bigger of a stems. They are going to be fat single petals, and for this one it was also a mix as well, so it's going to be like whites and light purples and stuff. These are different because to my understanding, zinnias, you can't tell what color they're going to be with mixed. Like sometimes with snapdragons, I'll show you underneath. So with some varieties of snapdragons, as you can see underneath the foliage or the leaves here, it's like a red tinge, a red pinky tinge, so you know that that's what the color of the snapdragon is going to be. Unfortunately, I don't think with the zinnias that's the case. So with some of these mixed ones, so for example the California Giants, it was mixed colors, so we don't know exactly what it's going to be. But moving on, we've got the Lilliput variety. So this one is going to be that ball shape with a yellow center, and it's got really rich outer tones. And again, this one is a mixed variety. So we will see what colors those turn out to be. Moving along here, we've got the candy cane zinnias. Now this one's pretty cool. They're fluffy and they're like spotted and striped just like a candy cane would be. So I'm really excited to see these ones come to life, because that one I think is going to be my favorite one. The Jazzy Red, this is another cool variety. They have gorgeous petals, and then the inside of them is like that deep color, and then it generally gets to the outside where the outside is like a lighter color. So that one is super exciting. We've got Meteor. I'm unsure of the color of this one. It wasn't labeled when it was sent to me, but this one is really cool because it has like a meteor looking like flecks throughout the middle, and the leaves are curled on the outside. So that's going to be a pretty cool looking zinnia if that one works. And then beside it is a surprise mix. So I don't have a picture for this one because I don't know what it is. Somebody, I had asked for zinnias. They sent me something labeled zinnia, but not in a variety. So I honestly have no idea what this one is going to be. So that will be fun when it comes up to kind of try and identify it. Maybe you guys can help me out when that happens. We've got the Senorita. Now this one is going to be like this beautiful pink blush with spiky looking petals. So I think this one's going to be a really, really pretty one. So I'm excited for that one. The next kind we have is Polar Bear. And the Polar Bear are going to be really big poofy balls, completely white in color with lots of those layered petals throughout. So that one I think is going to be your classic looking zinnia. Really beautiful, excited for that one. And next is called, I think I'm saying this right, Mechta or Mechta. That one's going to be a nice lush purple color. Again, that ball shape with little yellow stars looking like on the inside in the middle there. So that one would be neat. I can't wait to see the middle of that one. Next, we have our Cactus Giant. And those ones are going to be loose spikes again, all pale colors. So that'll bring a little bit of a different look into the garden. And the next we have is Candy Stripe. Now it's to my understanding that this Candy Stripe is going to be very similar to the Candy Cane. It's just a different name, like possibly a different company had the seeds. It's very similar to like a cucamelon. Some call them cucamelons, other companies label them as sour gherkin, Mexican sour gherkin. So I think this is a similar situation. So I think it's going to be similar to the Candy Cane one, but we shall see. It could be different colors, we never know. And then we've got the Orient Mix. So this will be like oranges and yellows that fade into other colors on the petal. This one is really pretty as well. It almost reminds me of a marigold, these ones. So that'll be exciting. And then we have one called Envy. And the Envy is all green, completely green, just like their leaves. I'm not like super excited about this one, if I'm not gonna lie. Like it just to me looks kind of like, some people love green flowers. You don't see green flowers a lot, but I don't know, it kind of looks a little weedy to me, but I am interested to see what it looks like when it grows. And the last but not least is the Scabiosa. And this one is pretty neat because it is going to be that fluffy ball on the top, but then underneath it has a layer of single petals. And they can be the same color or they can be multicolor where the fluff ball is different color than than the single petal. So it's going to be super interesting to grow all these. They're a little bit smaller than I would like to see going out into the garden. Like some of them aren't super well established. So I'm hoping that they all turn out. I don't really know how I'm going to label all these because I have plans on putting them like all over in different places in the garden. So it's going to be kind of, I got to get to know my flowers, and then as they come up, I'm going to kind of identify them as I go. So it's going to be a fun journey. Well, thanks for watching this. Again, I really hope that I didn't just waste my breath and that I'm going to be able to put these pictures in. And if I did, thank you so much for watching and following my first editing along. I'm super excited. Talk to you later. Bye.